Would you take one of the most dangerous forms of Ubers anywhere in the world? Well, today I am here in Bangkok, Thailand, taking a sort of an Uber motorcycle in one of the most chaotic and overcrowded cities in the world. Join me on an adventure that I might not make it back from. Hey, Pear.
Yes.
I'm about to take a Grab motorbike for the first time. What are the odds I come back alive?
Yes, of course. It's gonna be like a surprising memory for you. You have the option.
I was expecting you to be a bit more grim, but now I feel much better.
You have two options. First, like a normal people tell you not to be very like low cost, and the second choice didn't see anything or say I'm hungry. Please
Huh?
quick.
Please quick? Okay.
So just like that, I took Pear's advice and I told the Grab driver that I was in a hurry. And honestly, I don't know if that was a mistake or if that was a good idea, but I will tell you, this was easily the most mentally exhausting, frightening, yet exciting journey of my entire life. And you can see it starts off pretty slow, but once we get into downtown Bangkok, things are going to pick up very, very quickly. And let's hear my thoughts while I'm sitting on the back at a stoplight.
So we've come to our first red light, and I can say so far it's going pretty well. Not nervous at all. Grab bike feels pretty good. Helmet feels very styrofoamy, but it's good. This might need to come to the United States.
Now here's where that pure excitement turned into potentially pure terror. I don't know if you can tell, but right now we are traveling the opposite lane of traffic. You can see the arrows pointing back at us, and we are about to lane split between so many different cars, motorbikes, and tuk-tuks. And honestly, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, how did I get on this motorbike with a random Thai guy that I have no idea, and I'm just putting my full trust in him. You can see as the camera goes over his shoulder here in a second, we are literally inches away from the curb. We're about to hit this truck right here. Somehow he keeps both of us on this bike. You can see the tuk-tuk right there, and this guy is absolutely amazing. His balance on the bike is crazy. You can hear me yell amazing. It's absolutely mental. And again, this is just the beginning. We haven't even reached downtown Bangkok.
I feel like this is the beginning of Mario Kart. Look, everyone's starting their engines. Oh my goodness! It's so many motorbikes! And a tuk-tuk! And another tuk-tuk!
Now, what you're about to see here is my first time ever seeing somebody lane split sideways. Usually you can lane split between cars, but you're gonna see we are going sideways across traffic. Everyone else is too, and it's just completely normal here. Honestly, when you look at the safety aspect, this is so unbelievably dangerous, but when it comes to getting through traffic, it seems pretty effective as we make it through pretty unscathed here.
Now, what's really interesting to see here is the amount of people that don't wear helmets, even though I don't know about the safety structure of the helmet that I have on. At least it's something. But there's some people here on motorbikes that are going down the road at 40, 50 kilometers per hour and don't even have a helmet on. Right here. Whoa! Everyone's going without the light. So about half our riding group got impatient and they went through the light, but we're gonna sit here and abide by the traffic laws. We've been waved on, we can go! Woo! So apparently we're in the opposite lane of traffic. I guess that's allowed. Wow. Oh my God, people go so fast. Oh, traffic jam.
Now, here's a perfect example of what I was speaking about. You can see that the young lady in front of us doesn't even have a helmet on. And actually, what's even crazier is there are 3 people on that motorbike. Her small child is sitting between the driver and herself, and the child doesn't have a helmet on either. Actually, most kids who are on motorbikes here, you never see them with a helmet, which is absolutely crazy, but I guess here it's super normal. Now, without a doubt, this was one of the most terrifying parts of the entire journey. We are on the highway heading into downtown Bangkok, and you can just hear the wind speed around us. We're probably going anywhere from 90 to 100 kilometers per hour, which is probably about 45 to 50 miles per hour. And let me just tell you, it was terrifying. I don't think I talked about the helmet yet, but the helmet that I'm wearing was pure styrofoam. Like I think personally it was worse than a bicycle helmet, maybe even a skateboarding helmet. It was so scary to be going that fast because the helmet is the most important thing. I should also mention that I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, which wouldn't help at all either. But now you can see that we are into downtown Bangkok, and what is crazy to me is how developed Bangkok is as a capital city. I've just been traveling through Vietnam and Cambodia recently, and both of them, even Ho Chi Minh, doesn't look anything like how beautiful Bangkok is. And let's get back to my thoughts here.
So you can just see how much congestion here is in downtown Bangkok as we're about to go weave in between cars. And it seems like my Grab driver is a pro. He's doing really well. But I will say that little stunt on the highway was quite scary. It's an old bus here in Bangkok. Wow, amazing. That bus looked like it was something out of the 50s. All the windows weren't there anymore. The seats looked dilapidated. Wow. And that bus only cost somewhere around 10 or 20 cents depending on what stop you're taking.
And I'll give you a fair warning now, if you're claustrophobic, pause the video because we come so close to getting smushed between this truck and that little minivan right there. Seriously, I had to tuck in. I was leaning into my Grab driver. He probably thought I was crazy, but he had nerves of steel. And now we're getting into like the shopping district of Bangkok, and it's very interesting because Bangkok is such a massive city. So we were coming from more the outskirts in the party area named Khao San Road, and here is clearly there's more money in this area. This is definitely the shopping and the financial district. You can see the hundreds of motorbikes here, and we're passing. Most of the traffic at this point, because it was a bit earlier or it was a bit later in the day, was going out of the downtown area because people were coming from work. But
I think I may have gotten the best driver in Bangkok. This is incredible. He's weaving, swerving in and out of cars. This is great, crazy. I've also come to the conclusion that this helmet is just styrofoam. This is not a real helmet. Amazing. That was so good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day. High five. Wow, that was incredible. That was so crazy. Oh my God, I'm so glad to be alive. I didn't know if I was gonna make it out of that one.
And quickly, I just wanted to show you what the ride home looked like going through rush hour in downtown Bangkok. This video was filmed for TikTok and Instagram, so that's why the quality is different. But it was so much more crazy and hectic. We're lane splitting down, we're going sideways. It was absolutely insane. And lastly, I do just want to thank all the Patreon members, especially the new ones recently. A lot of this travel is supported by you, and if you want to check that out, feel free, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Here, and we're just weaving and bobbing, and absolutely, it looks like organized chaos at this point.